Please join with me in consciousness as we spend the next 15 minutes in affirmative meditation. I will do it in the first person, so please allow the words that I now speak to be the words of your own heart. Take a deep breath and just relax. Know that you are safe and just get comfortable. As I relax into this knowing, I know that I am deserving. I deserve all good. All good. I now allow myself to move past all the negative, restrictive thinking. I release and let go of limitations. I bless my parents. I love them and I go beyond them. I choose to have my own thoughts, my own beliefs, and move beyond that which I was taught. I have free will. I have the ability to choose. I know, in my mind, I have total freedom. I now choose to raise my consciousness. I am willing to see myself differently. I am willing to create new thoughts about myself and about my life. My new thinking becomes new experiences. I now know and affirm that I am at one with the prospering power of the universe. I now prosper in a number of ways. Unlimited possibilities lie before me. I deserve life. I deserve a good life. I deserve love, an abundance of love. I deserve good health, and I allow good health to be my reality. I deserve to live comfortably. I deserve to have more than enough money for everything that I choose. I deserve joy and happiness. I deserve freedom to be all that I can be. And I deserve even more than that. I deserve all good. The universe always says yes, and always manifests my new beliefs. I accept this prosperous life with joy, with pleasure, and with gratitude, for I am deserving. I accept it. I know it to be true. I am safe and secure at all times. Love surrounds me and protects me. I am filled with energy and enthusiasm. My body heals easily and rapidly. The world is a safe place. I know I am safe. I am at total peace with life. I am healthy and whole. Good health is mine now. I release all my past beliefs. Life loves and supports me. I live in a friendly universe. I am safe. My mind is at peace, and all is well, always. I allow life to flow through me. I allow life to flow through me as me, for I am a part of divine intelligence. Today, I am willing to move forward with ease, joy, and grace. I am gentle with my body. I love myself. I give myself permission to be well. I am responsible for my experiences. Every thought I think is creating my future. So today I choose to make my thoughts good ones, empowering ones, loving ones. I choose to let go of all of my patterns of resentment, criticism, guilt, and self-hatred, and love myself instead. I know I have thoughts, and I know my thoughts can be changed. I am the architect of my life and my thoughts. As I release the past and forgive everyone, I also choose to forgive myself. I approve of myself. I accept who I am. I accept that I am not broken. I do not need to be fixed. I am a perfect, divine being, just the way I am. I love myself. And I know my point of power is in this present moment. So right now, I choose to say, I love me. I am at peace. Every cell of my body is at peace. My thoughts are at peace. And from this peaceful place, loving others is easy. Loving me and accepting me is easy. I look at change and say, it's only change. I am safe. I notice my feelings and know that it is safe to express my feelings. I am at peace with myself and with all life. My inner vision is clear. I easily hear my inner voice, my gut feeling. I know it always tells me the truth. I am lovable, and everybody loves me. And I choose to love everyone as well, for it is always give and take. And I know as I give, I also receive. So I begin by loving me and blessing everyone in my life. I love who I am. My life is a success. I know it is unfolding even better and better every moment of every day. I choose to go beyond my old fears and limitations. I know everything is possible with God, and I am one with God. I experience life through me. And it's in this moment that I give myself permission to relax and allow. I am at peace. I release my stress with ease. I have the power and strength and knowledge to handle everything in my life. Love surrounds me, protects me, and nourishes me. I live in a friendly universe. All my good is always available to me. Right now, I choose to notice all my good. I radiate acceptance, and I am deeply loved by others. I know that as I am, the world shows up the same way. Today I choose to be a deliberate co-creator of my life. I choose joy, peace, prosperity, vitality, and amazing abundance in every way. It is mine now, and I say yes to it. In this moment, I allow and welcome change. I am open to the wisdom within. I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily, comfortably. I deserve it. I am willing to create new thoughts about myself and my life. I am powerful and capable. I love and appreciate all of myself. I give myself permission to change. I take the time again to fully recognize that I am one with Spirit. This beautiful divine essence that permeates all things seen and unseen. And I am at the center of it. And I know that I am the architect of my life through all my deep-held feelings and beliefs. So it is in this moment that I am open and willing to change the beliefs that no longer serve me. With a grateful, grateful heart, that all of the insights come to me easily and gracefully. I release the how to Spirit. I know it is already done. I rejoice in this knowing. Gratefully I release. And I breathe in the breath of life. And I let go everything unlike it. I am supported, I am safe, I am prosperous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please join with me in affirming. And so it is.
from the heart, a place where love resides. It's all I am inside. Then I remember with God all things are possible, and it's up to me to open my eyes and see I'm one with the whole, to love and to know God. When I am still, I see the truth of me. I move to a higher place of peace and serenity. I look all around me. Oh, love is my destiny. There's nothing that can stop me. It's self-discovery. I see, oh, only joy and the beauty in me. And I know when I release and let go, see only love, God is love. I can feel His healing power flowing through me as me. And then I see the best in me. I live in God as me. I'm so thankful, celebrate, know the truth, and know I know there's only one. I know there's only one. When I become still. I know that I am wise, powerful, and free. This is my truth of me. I know that I know more than I think I know. So I let myself grow and know so much more. And see the beauty in every living thing, the flowers and the trees, the love that you and me. It's all there is, and no, grow and oh so much more. today's the day to know that I am healed. Let the love within be revealed. See, I can do anything that I want to do. I can be anything that I want to be. There's nothing holding me. I am free to be all I can be. Now I see and know that I am whole. So come on and step right in. Just find the strength within. Oh, to know and let go and know there's only one power, only one love, only one peace that lives within. Oh, see, I'm so excited. I'm one with all there is. I'm one with this presence within. So I celebrate my power and my glory. It's like the air I breathe. Love refreshes me deep down inside. I know that it's real. I'm alive, awake, and aware. God's love is everywhere. It's in me, it's in you, it's infinite, it's everywhere. So today I give myself permission to grow and grow and know. I know so much more. Oh, yeah, I know much more than I think I know. God is all there is. It's love, peace, and love is all there is. It's all that I need. I wander through this land of love, wondering who I am. Then I remember when my mind is clear. God is, I open my eyes to see. I'm whole, I'm perfect, complete. There's nothing I need to find. All I need is right where I am. So I let God's love surround me. I am wrapped in the arms of the one. And I see nature's beauty all around me. I feel, I know I am. I know I'm one with the power, I'm one with the glory. It lives inside of me. I don't have to worry, never fear. My mind is clear. I know my faith is strong. I'm right where I belong. I know just who I am. And so I celebrate and know God is all there is. God is all there is. I know God is all there is. God is all there is. Speak my word. God is all there is. God is all there is. I know God is all there is. God is all there is.
Good morning, everybody. Lots of wonderful energy in here today. Welcome to the Spiritual Center. Welcome to everybody here in the sanctuary, children and all. And welcome to all of our friends who are watching us online. We are absolutely happy that you're here this Sunday, which is Kids Sunday. So I'm going to invite all the children to come up to the front, especially those who have something to share with us.
come on up here in this top step. Looks like we have something to share.
Yes.
Come on over here, honey. There.
What do you have to share with us?
Mustard seeds.
So you have mustard seed plants. And how long ago did you plant them? A month ago?
I don't know.
Something like that, eh? So they were just invisible before, and look at them now. Can you tilt it just a bit so the people in the audience can see how tall they are? Wow. And how are yours growing?
We lost ours in the construction.
Oh,
Right now our house is a bit of a
work in progress. Okay. Well, you can plant them again, right? Okay.
but I don't know how to cup.
Okay. Well, we'll fix that for you. So shall we bless the kids? We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are. Now go have fun.
My name is Marcia Daly. I'm your presider for today. And as always, 10% of everything we receive goes out to bless. And this quarter, we are blessing Unity Canada and Kemp Care Network. Let us turn to this for the month of February. It's the second of 12 Powers of Man by Charles Fillmore, and the color is pale green. So let's say the affirmation together. I relax into the power of my strength. I have the strength to accomplish all that I'm mine to do. I am strength. So I'm going to invite Emilio to sing for the last time this month. I am new today.
Yes.
Not for the last time.
This is the last time we're singing this song, right? For this month anyway. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything behind me. I am new today. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything behind me. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything behind me. I am new today. I am new. So I thank God for everything behind me, and I thank God for everything before me. Let's do it. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything before me. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything before me. I am new today. I am new. So I thank God for everything behind me and before me. And now I thank God for everything within me. Here we go. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, everything within me. I am new today. I am new this moment, and I thank you, God, for everything within me. I am new today. I am new today. I am new today. I am new.
I'm Anna Hokangas. Welcome. And join with me in this opening prayer. As I breathe, I relax, for I know that all that is all of me. All that is pure potentiality. All that is love. And I know that I create my life through my deep-held feelings, thoughts, and beliefs. And all that is says yes. And so today I align myself with this idea of pure potentiality, with the truth that I am love, with the truth that anything is possible for the God essence within me. So with a grateful heart, I let go and I let it be so. Please join with me in affirming. And so it is.
I love this song. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live my life that's real and true and free, as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day, and I'm more loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day.
The absolute word written by Paul Hasselbeck is comfort. And the affirmation, my innate divinity is my comfort. I sometimes move out of my comfort zone in response to my life experiences. The first day at a new school, starting or leaving a job, a new phase in a relationship, retiring from a career, the passing of a loved one, My response to any change may range from mild discomfort to even grief. My innate divinity consists of the universal principles of life, love, wisdom, and much more. They are my constant resource for comfort through all of life's changes. I find assurance that although life's physical expression may change, it can never end. I know oneness and love with all who have been dear to me. Recognizing my divine nature, I know there is no loss, change, or circumstance that can limit me. I find comfort in this deep knowing.
I'm getting many mysterious messages from somewhere. Getting louder, harder to ignore. I guess I better start to pay attention before I get that cosmic 2x4. My friends look at me, they have open mouth expressions. They pat my hand, they try to be so kind. It's pretty clear that something has to give here. I only hope that something's not my mind. Change can be so blissful, but it can also make me cry, cry, cry. Often I don't understand the who, the how, or why. Is there a magic number for the struggle and the strife? How many life-changing experiences will it take before I change my life? The world can whirl around me like a cyclone. Haven't made it all the way to Oz. Even with a heart, a brain, and courage, my clarity is still a losing cause. Change can be so blissful, but it can also make me cry, cry, cry. Often I don't understand the who, the how, or why. Is there a magic number for the struggle and the strife? How many life-changing experiences will it take before I change my life? To be so karmically connected, open for these growth opportunities. There are days I feel like I'm living in the land of the frazzled, the home of the frayed. Yes, change can be so blissful, but it can also make me cry, cry. Often I don't understand the who, the how, the why. Is there a magic number for the struggle or the strife? How many life-changing experiences will it take before I change my life? How many life-changing experiences will it take before I change my life?
Oh, the funny part about that song was that it was transcribed by Emilio. He was listening to Sue Riley as she sang it, and he transcribed it, and there was a part that he could not understand. And so this week, Brenda and I listened to that part over and over and over again, and we couldn't get it either. We finally called Sue Riley in Florida, and she said, well, it's on my website. Well, her website wasn't working. So she told us what it was, and it was the who, the how, the why, and the struggle.
Or is there a magic number?
Or is there a magic number for the amount of struggle and strife I have to go through? And it was just hilarious. As I don't know if you saw that we had made the change ahead of time, but sometimes you just do what you got to do to get the song happening, right?
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So this month all month has been about divine discomfort.
Yes, you just saw it right there.
You just, yes. And how perfect, thank you. So we can go home now. And the title today that I had originally put was that discomfort is the least of your worries. And I didn't think that you would really understand it as well as what it really means, answer the call to your greatness. Because no matter what the discomfort is, it's calling for your greatness. And that's what I'd like to talk about. And I know you may be looking at me saying, well, I'm retired, my life is at the end, what do I have to be great about? Stop it. No matter what stage you are in life, whether you're a little kid like the kids that were up here, or you're 95 years old, if you're still breathing, you have an opportunity to be great. So, Spirit within you is always calling to you. It never stops. Spirit is your truest ally, support, and beloved. Always. You're never alone. Spirit has been with you since your birth, even before that, and continues to be with you no matter what you've done, where you've been, who you're being, any of that. Spirit within you calls into alignment only that which supports your highest calling. So whatever you've got going through, that you are going through right now, ask yourself inside, because that's where the voice of wisdom is. What is this calling for me to either become, be, let go of, experience? And it's different for each one of us. Whatever does not, it will urge you to discard, hence the discomfort. So if you're experiencing discomfort, it's time to let it go. Ask yourself inside, what wisdom do I require in this moment to move me forward? What do I need to do to be that which I already am? Beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. It will plead with you not to play small, because you have magnificence within you. I read something on Facebook this week about discomfort, and it actually had me stop and ponder, because there has been many a time when I've been up here talking about, and not necessarily in this location, talking about spirituality and trying to water it down so that it's not too hard for you to move forward. And the statement in Facebook was, don't water yourself down. Say what you've got to say, be who you are, say it the way that resonates with you, and those that don't resonate with you, see you bye. And those that do, you've made a transformation. And I know that's certainly been my evolution, to be able to say my truth the best that I can. And sometimes I'll tell it in stories of what's gone on with me, because I don't know how it will find its way into your life. But let's do this, because it'll beckon you to be a leader and to assist the hearts and the minds of people in your life. And you may not think of yourself as a leader. Maybe you have always kowtowed to everybody else. But you are. You're an example even in your being small. It calls forth self-expression and co-creation so that you can leave your gift of love on the world. with the cancer reemergence that my husband had this fall, we really called into question, what's on our bucket list. And this week he got a clean bill of health. That's how he felt, and that's how I felt too. And he knew 4 weeks into the 6-week treatment that he was clear. But you go through the motions because you go through the motions, right? And so what are you waiting for to be your best, your grandest? What are you holding your breath for? Because there is something about you that before you leave this planet that is yours to do. And if you haven't done it yet, or you are doing it, keep doing it. But if you haven't done it yet, why not? Why not start today? So every time you open your mouth to say something, ask yourself, am I playing small when I say this? This is from Khalil Gibran, who I just love his writings. Your joy is your sorrow unmasked, and the self-same well from which your laughter rises was oftentimes filled with your tears. And how else can it be? And Charles Fillmore talks about this thing called chemicalization. Anybody here have heard that? Yes, a few nodding their heads. It's a bit like the cosmic 2x4. It's a condition in the mind brought about by a conflict that occurs when a high spiritual realization contacts an old error state of consciousness. And that's often even the consciousness that we have of discomfort. So if you're having discomfort, what has collided? Is it an old belief that you have that's collided with the truth, and you're being called to be that truth? He continues to say, the mind of man is constantly at work, resulting in the production of thought forms. These thought forms assume individual definitiveness, and they take on personality, which works out into the body. And then later on, Louise Hay talked more about how our thoughts form in our bodies. Charles Fillmore continues to say, whenever a new spiritual idea is introduced into the mind, some negative belief is disturbed. It resists. With this resistance comes more or less commotion in the consciousness. So even when you catch a cold and you're sick in bed for a day, ask yourself, what was the conflict that occurred that caused this to happen? What was it that caused my body, my immune system, to be low enough to allow this in? Something to think about. This is called chemicalization, is what Charles Fillmore called it. He was very much an intellectual man, so he used these big words. And he said, this can be greatly modified or eliminated by putting the mind in divine order through denial. And what he meant by that was to not ignore what's going on, but to say, like I'll use Randy as an example, I have this cancer. Even though I have this cancer, I know that something through me will allow it to go away. So whenever you have a statement that seems like you're stuck in it, say, even though I've been thinking this way, even though I've had this experience, even though this seems to be my reality right now, what's the truth? The truth is it can change. It can be better. So I'd like to look at this call for greatness and then what the secret behind it is and some of the ingredients. So are some people born destined for greatness and others for mediocrity? Do you think? No, they're not. Be nice to say that, wouldn't it? So that you could give yourself the excuse to stay small. You know, so-and-so was born to be great like that, not me. Ha, ha, ha. Do genetics and inborn talent determine great success and achievement? Again, a rhetorical question. The simple answer, of course, is no. Everyone can attain greatness, and you have the potential to be great. The key is, what's your definition of greatness? What's your definition of a wonderful life? It can be very different for someone that's sitting next to you than it is for you. You can be great by deciding to be the best person that you can be and do what you can do the best way that you can do it. You know, I can't be who you are. And if I tried, that just would be silliness, wouldn't it? Only you can be who you are. And only you can be great at who you are. And the only time you're not being great at who you are is when you're trying to be someone else or please someone else or sitting in fear because of, and fill in the blanks. Nelson Mandela, what a wonderful example to the world. Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? So the secret to attaining greatness is simply to do every small thing in a great way. Every small thing in a great way. And your great way may be different than someone else's. Success is simple, yet not always easy or comfortable. And why is that? Because we haven't been taught to be great. Think about, most of our parents don't say, go out there and be great. They go, be careful, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't stand out too much in the crowd. If your parents were different than that, then lucky you. 80% of success is actually showing up, says Woody Allen. And why is that? Because it's you who's showing up. The beautiful, wonderful, glorious you. If success depends on simply showing up, then naturally all of us would like to show up. But what does it mean to show up exactly? To fully accept yourself and then stand in that truth. Like Emilio, he's been singing his whole life, professional singer. And yet he makes mistakes and he goes, oh, I made a mistake. Oops. And off he goes. And we love you even more for it. And may we all be that way. Vincent van Gogh said, great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. Can you imagine creating a painting that takes 2 or 3 years to create? I mean, we do these classes on Saturdays, and in 2 hours we've created something, and then we sit there, some of us, and say, gee, it's not good enough. Well, Van Gogh didn't do his art in an hour and a half. So why should we expect to do these magnificent things in an hour and a half? Sometimes you can, but not always. Practice and consistency are important, and so is work. And sometimes it only has to be smart, not hard. Excelling is not a consequence of possessing innate gifts, though you already have them. Just saying. Just be fully present. Whatever you're doing, just be fully present. And don't worry about what somebody else thinks about it. Just be you in that moment, fully present. So, number 1, be flexible. Because life happens. Things will come up. People get sick. You have to move, experience, and unforeseen life events. Expect the unexpected. I mean, I've had to move at the drop of a hat. Have you? It's pretty, you need to be flexible. And if you're not, it hurts. And if you get derailed, just get back on track. You've heard of people who begin a regular exercise program and then they give up completely because they missed 1 or 2 workouts. That explains why they fail. Take consistent, imperfect action. I should have highlighted the imperfect, because what is perfection anyway? According to who? Consistency is your greatest asset. Keep trying, keep learning, keep moving forward. Even if something won't be perfect, because nothing ever is, do it anyway. You know, if I thought I needed to be perfect to be up here to share some of these ideas, I wouldn't be up here. I'm just a person having experiences. Some people fail because they don't take action until conditions are perfect. I remember Randy sharing his grandfather was living in a nursing home, and I didn't meet him. He was long gone when I came around. But every day he would his excuse for anything was, well, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too sunny, it's too cloudy, it's too. You know, and how many people do we know who have an excuse for moving forward and experiencing life? Maybe about some aspects of life, waiting for things to be perfect. Because they never are. They wait until they have just the right certifications or just enough money or just the right tools or just the right people. Don't wait. You making the decision means all that will come to you. So guess what? Things are never going to be perfect, so act today. Look at your results and adjust and get better results the next time. You can't steer a parked car. I like that one. Have an attitude of stick-to-itiveness. I don't think it's actually in the dictionary. Some of your ideas will flop. And if it's not happening for you, that means you're not putting yourself out there. Expect failure. Failure is an opportunity, a stepping stone to your best life. Remember, everything is figure-outable, also not in the dictionary. Learn from your mistakes and failures and be ready to pivot and change direction when things don't work out at first. We talked about that. Who moved my cheese? Go beyond your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not where you find great love, abundance, and vitality. It isn't, I'm sorry. To get the results you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. And that won't be comfortable. It's actually easy to ignore it. This process never ends either. Again, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Just because you accomplish something doesn't mean it's over. As you go beyond your comfort zone, it expands, and you have to venture further out. And it's a bit like somebody in the dark with a flashlight. You can only see where you're at, but as you take a step forward, that light is shining the next step and the next step. And that's how Spirit works with you. You may not know what's going to come 2 weeks from now, but you know what's going to come in the next minute by shining your light on it, by making the decision and moving forward. So each level of success you reach leads to the next boundary of your comfort zone. You have to keep expanding that boundary. And what does that mean for you right now? Where are you super comfortable, but you wish that you could do something more? There's something in you calling to experience more. Treat everything as an experiment. I like this one, and I have done this a lot. Always be testing and learning something. Try stuff and see what happens. Why not look at something new that you're doing and say, well, I'm just going to experiment with this one? Because somehow there's like a, I get a free pass because it's an experiment. Because an experiment can fail. Don't take results personally. It's an experiment. Don't say, well, that failed. That means I'm no good. I'm not cut out for this. I'm a failure. Instead, say, well, that didn't work. Let's see if this one will. And you know, if you think about the great people in the world that come to your mind, and maybe they're even family members, that's the attitude that they had. They got up and kept going. And most of us have immigrant parents or immigrant grandparents who they couldn't have even survived and come to this country if they hadn't had that attitude, because it must have been really challenging. I think about some of the refugees today, that it's still going on, and they're living in tents and moving to different places, and they leave everything behind that was their comfort. But they have themselves, and they have the support of those around them. And that's enough. And then focus. Even if you have other things on your plate that are valuable and interesting, commit to one endeavor to give yourself the best chance of success. So even if you think you're too busy to do that thing that's on your mind, why not just do 5 minutes of it? An experiment. Darting from one activity to another can actually lead to distraction and overwhelm and unfinished projects. And I know when I'm darting, the time is to stop and say, okay, what am I trying to avoid? Why am I darting? Complete something to your satisfaction first before moving on to the next thing. You know, what comes to mind is relationships, and how there was actually a discussion this week about that, about if you aren't satisfied with the relationship you're in and you've done everything you can to make it work, then why would you start an affair partway through that relationship? Why not just say, okay, well, that's complete and I'll jump into this new one? But why do we, and there are many examples, not just relationships, where we kind of sit on the fence of both. It's almost as though we're hedging our bets. Well, I'll stick to this one, but I'll try this one too. And, you know, if one works, well, great. And if the other, but you're actually destroying both of them doing that. So the call to greatness, are you ready to be great? Because you do have the infinite potential in you, and that great is different for you than it is for me. Instead of aiming for greatness, which implies that you don't have it, simply work towards fulfilling your fullest potential as a human being and do the best that you can. Seek to always grow beyond your present barriers and limits, and you will inevitably reveal your greatness. Meet the challenges you face head on and take life on with passion and a quest for always doing your best. I met a woman, it's got to be about 20 some odd years ago, who said, my go-to is to run. And what she meant by that was any challenge she had, any conflict she had, she ran the fastest she could in the other direction, sometimes metaphorically. And how many times do you find yourself just ready to cut and run instead of dealing with something? And sometimes even the thought of doing something, you want to cut and run. That's the thing to face. That's what's holding you back from being the best that you can be. Most great people were not working to become great. Actually, they ended up being so as a byproduct. Those who strive to turn good to great find the process no more painful or exhausting than those who settle for just letting things wallow along in mind-numbing mediocrity. This is a book called Good to Great, Jim Collins. Yes, mind-numbing mediocrity. I've had my moments of that. It's like being in a coma, in a way. I want to feel life. Do you? Yeah. And sometimes it comes with not feeling so comfortable. So the call to greatness, equal effort, different results. It takes no more effort or energy to be great than to be mediocre. So if you could apply the same amount of energy and effort to greatness as to mediocrity, which one would you go for? You know, they say that you use more muscles to frown than you do to smile. It's kind of the same idea. So conclusion, take time to center in your oneness daily. And what I mean by that is forget the idea that you have to do it yourself. You have something within you that is the wisdom, that is the power, that is the imagination, that is the answer to whatever it is that you're looking for. And work consistently towards your desires by practicing. Practice it. Practice knowing that you're not alone. Practice knowing that there is something wise and pure potential that is within you, that is guiding you, that is what is that you're bumping up against, that's making you feel uncomfortable, that is saying you are more than this. You are fabulous and magnificent and wonderful. So having a fully rewarding and wonderful life is available to you and to everyone. Spirit within you actually desires your very best life for you. You are already all you can be. Go on and be it. You know, I wish I had been taught this when I was a young kid. It's so wonderful we have all these little kids in our fun day school today, because they're being taught this really young. And that is to know that there is something within you that loves you beyond anything and that will guide you and move you to your best life. But it's not too late to remember that now. So those of you at home did not receive this handout, but there's a handout that was given to everyone here in the audience, and I will cut and paste it into the comment section of this video tomorrow. And it is called the I Love List. And what it says is, do not put people or pets in this list. So it is activities and places. What do you love? And there are 10 items there. And maybe it's, I love warm weather. I love hugs. I love having deep, wonderful, loving conversations. I love sex. I love having coffee in the morning. I love my best day. And then think about that best day. I love going to Spain. I love walking on the beach. I love looking at the water. I love having a hot shower. I love being alone 20 minutes a day. And then divide that list of 10 to the top 3. If you had to only choose 3, what would they be? And then those are your measure of success right now in your life. Because if they aren't in your life on a regular basis, every day, in some way, then you are not feeling successful. You are not being the greatest you that you can be. Now, years ago, mine 3, and I haven't done it for a while now, was warm weather, hugs, and travel. Warm weather, now that I'm in menopause, no. So that's different. Hugs also, because I'm in menopause, it's just too hot to hug. Not that I don't love it. So my list would be very different. But I'd invite you that is your guide to greatness, is to fill that out. 10 things that just you love to do or be or experience. And then make a point of living your life that way. And in 3 months or in 6 months, do it again, because life changes. So even though I may experience discomfort, the divine wisdom within me guides me through to a perfect result for me. Would you say that with me? Even though I may experience discomfort, the divine wisdom within me guides me through to a perfect result for me. Because everything changes.
When everything everything changes, I can change anything. Turning the pages, everything's new. If life's little stages are teaching me anything, it's everything changes, and I can change too. Used to be when life got crazy, I get to feeling low. But I found that I can't let that face me. 'Cause honey, now I know. When everything changes, I can change anything. Turning the pages, everything's new. If life's little stages are teaching me anything, it's everything changes, and I can change too. Who expects the unexpected, like sneaking up on you? And sometimes we all feel disconnected. What you gonna do? When everything changes, I can change anything. Turning the pages, everything's new. If life's little stages are teaching me anything, it's everything changes, and I can change too. Who's to say why it works this way? Well, it's kind of strange, but it's true. When everything changes, I can change anything. Turning the pages, everything's new. If life's little stages are teaching me anything, it's everything changes, and I can change too. When everything changes, everything's new. If life's little stages are teaching me anything, it's everything changes, and I can change too. Everything changes, and I can change too. Everything changes, and I can change too.
What's your takeaway today? Or it's so complete you just... Yes, Wendy?
Share something. I was reading a fiction book this week, and the main character, her password was Ignis Aurum Probat, which means fire tests gold. And I want to read what I found when I looked it up.
Can you come forward?
Oh, sure.
That would be wonderful.
Am I facing folks? Okay. It's the motto of the Prometheus Society, and this is part of a Latin quote from the Roman Stoic philosopher and statesman Seneca. It reads in full, Ignis aurum probat miseria fortes homines. I don't know if I said that right, but because I don't speak that. But anyway, it means, as gold is tempered by fire, so strong ones are tempered by suffering. I thought it kind of really fit with this theme. The meaning is that in order to become pure gold, the original gold-bearing ore must go through the tempering process of fire. The analogy being that for a person strong in spirit, adversity and suffering are the tempering agents necessary to refine that person's character and bring out the true potential. Does that not match with what you've been talking about? Anyway. Thanks, Wendy.
Another example of that is look up how to temper chocolate. Anyone else? So I'm taking away, this is my curiosity. Why is it the cosmos, when it wants to hit you, always does it with a 2x4? Why not 3x6 or a 5x7? I don't know. Just saying. I'm taking away, attaining greatness is to do every small thing in a great way. I had quite the challenge this week doing some collages, and I did not do well. I had a meltdown, but if I had treated it as an experiment, I might have felt better. And then this morning, as I was reviewing a part of it, I realized I hadn't finished looking at the whole module. That's why I was having trouble. So I'm going, wait, don't stop at something and consider it not properly done until you've seen the whole thing. Seek to grow beyond present barriers. And I created an affirmation based on everything you said here. I am fabulous and wonderful, and a wonderful life. So for an and all
We cannot change what change begins in you and me. We change the world. The change begins within. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. The lesson from the willow tree is strength and flexibility. When nothing seems to go my way, it's time to learn. So let the change begin. 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 When patiently, courageously, be the change you wish to see. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change
change begin within.
Change, let the change begin.
Let the change begin.
Woo!
Let the change begin. Let the change begin within.
Let the change begin.
Let the change begin. Let the change begin.
Let the change begin within.
And just come up here, up a little.
Whoa, whoa.
There, come right up to the top here. Great. So tell me, what did you guys do today? What do you have? Show everybody what you have. It's a bag. It says love, and it has your name, and what else? Who wants to tell me about these? Okay.
They're like affirmations.
You have affirmations?
in there. So it's like an affirmation bag. When you're upset or like sad or angry, you could just pull it out from the bag and read your affirmations.
Oh, so when you're upset or sad or angry, you can pull the affirmation out to remind you of what's true. What a great idea. So I understand that we have a song you guys are going to sing.
I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. I am so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
I got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. I am so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. I am so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack.
Ouch!
Sit on attack. Sit on attack. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Sit on attack to stay.
And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. I am so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
So thank you. Is there anything anybody else of these wonderful Unity kids that want to tell us anything? Do you have a story? Anybody have a story they want to say? No? Okay. So know that we are here to pray with you. And if you have a prayer request, please send it to our email, prayer@unityspiritualcenter.com, or fill out a form and place it in the prayer box. And why don't we say this prayer together? Can you kids say it with us? You can read it off the screen. The light of God surrounds you. I am the light. The love of God enfolds you. I am the love. The power of God protects you. I am the power. The presence of God watches over you. I am the presence. Wherever you are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. And And let's sing the peace song together, okay?
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Remember, I love you. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.